One, two, 1, 2, 3. Hope y'all see that. That mockingbird run that darn crow off. Okay, I looked at some of the trail cam videos from when I was down here in the woods, back behind me here. And I had 6 molasses blocks put out. 4 at that one spot where I got them all the way around the tree, and then 2 on another one down there in the bottom. And the coons and the possums got 1, or 1.5, 1 or 2. The rest of them, that big old boar hog got the rest of them, and those 2 old brown dogs always got on there. They got the others. Between the hogs and between the hog and the dogs, they got 4.5 of them. So I'm not putting anything back down in the woods. It's getting a little too overgrown down there anyway for me to go with this. It's almost time for my summer spot, so I got some corn and stuff laid out at this location. This location is right here at the power line. Look, you see the power line right there. Yeah, you see the pole. Anyway, darn buzzards. You waiting on me? Anyway, I got some corn put out here. I'm gonna change this card and this camera. I'm gonna probably leave this one up all, summer long. I ain't putting any jugs out here because I'm testing to see if I have better retention with corn in the jugs and corn on the ground. So I haven't got any corn out here, and I'm probably not gonna put any cat food out here. Because I think what happens is you only put cat food out at the places you want coons, because coons will come in there and they'll just take over a site and they'll eat all the food before a deer can wander by and notice. Them and a hog and a possum, all of them, they just come over and they'll take over a food site. And I've got coons that come out here too, but they don't just hang around and eat up all the food. They'll sit here and eat some of the corn, and that's about it. So that's why I'm gonna put just corn down here. I'm eventually probably gonna, this is my plan. This is what I'd like to do, is cut me out about, I don't know, about 100 square foot right here and plant it in something, either be clover or something like that. I know it's a little late in the year to be planting anything like clover or stuff, but I just want to see if they, and I'm still gonna put corn out here, and I want to see, what's eating what, if there's anything in particular. But yeah, I might put, like I said, that's my plan. I don't know how much of a plan it is. I'm still walking down here. That's why I brought my weed eater down here, because I don't want to walk. I gotta get some tires put on my little Nissan Frontier, and I don't really trust it down here without some tires on it. So I'm gonna get some tires, I hope, this week, put them on there. But anyway, I'm kind of interested. Once I'm able to kind of weed eat down some, then I'll till it in a little bit, and not a big plot, just something else that won't die. See, all this rye's starting to die out here, and like I said, I've got this part this much cleaned up. You can tell right here where I quit cutting. I just kind of cut it with my machete. So I'm gonna do that. Once I get my weed eater, I'm gonna clean it off, till it in, and probably, like I said, plant some clover or something down here. I'd like to plant some alfalfa grass. It's a little hard trying to hunt some alfalfa grass. But like I said, I'll probably leave this up year round because I like this spot. It's always made. Sometimes it'll be a little bit slower than others. Let me see how many videos we got in just a week. In just a week's time, Come on. Let me see here. How many? Come on. Okay, 637 videos in a week. That's why I gotta change the batteries out. If I was, as far as batteries go, I put the absolute cheapest batteries I can get, to put in here, because I'm gonna change them out every week anyway. And if I was gonna leave it for weeks at a time, I'd probably put some real good lithium batteries in here or something. But you know, if I gotta change them out anyway every week, it's just because they're not completely dead when I come by, but they're drained enough to where the trigger doesn't trigger exactly right. The lower the voltage that it has, the less that trigger will trigger. When it picks up motion, you know, it'll still video, but the trigger doesn't pick up. It's not as sensitive. So I try to, if it's got, you know, if it shows any kind of battery life or battery draining at all throughout the week, I go ahead and change them. Because if you don't, like I said, it won't pick up like it should. So I just get the absolute cheapest batteries. I tell you, at the risk of getting in trouble here or anything, there's a popular rural store that, I hope y'all got that inference, that sells LXXXI batteries. And they're good batteries. They're just as good as anything else as far as an alkaline battery goes. And they're dirt cheap. I mean, dirt cheap. So if I got to change them out every week anyway, I'm gonna get the cheapest stuff to put in here. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see. At this particular site where I was at down here in this light line, or in this power line, oh, mosquitoes. I got, let's see, I think it was like 300 something videos week before last or last week. And I bet half of them was of that big old boar hog down here eating. But it's just one. And it's the same one. Every once in a while I see a black one to come through here, but most of the time it's that spotted one. And he knows all the bait sites in the woods. Because last week I seen him at all 3 of them in the woods. Saw him here at the power line, and then those other 2 that are down there in the woods. So I know I'm on an active trail all through there, and he knows exactly where they were at, so that's where he went. So I quit feeding them down there. All I'm doing is feeding them here. And I'm kind of interested to get down here and kind of clean it up a little and plant something that'll grow and see how, you know, what draws it, and kind of go from there. Sounds like a plan.